What's going on, YouTube? What is going on? How everybody doing this evening? Good morning. If you're on my side of the globe, see who we got in the chat right now. 16 watching. Please hit that like button on your way in. So I go to Thailand and see the final stage of Street Fighter 2 and kick Bison a few thousand times for taking my quarters in the arcades. Man, yeah, I'll be in Thailand next weekend, you guys. This is officially my last weekend in Vietnam. Yeah, man, I got the new merch line. Check that out, man. I noticed I think somebody ordered a hoodie earlier this week or last week, man. Shout out to whoever that was. Appreciate the support. Global Passport crew in the building, my moderator. As usual, always got the links up, man. Make sure y'all check out the travel vlog channel. Recently just the video of me seeing Golden Bridge recently just premiered, man. That's probably in my for me personally, that's like the highlight of my travels because as you guys know, that's been on my bucket list for a while and I always wanted to go there, man. And some I had to hold my emotions back, man, because I never thought I would actually do it, man. And it's a beautiful sight to see. I highly recommend you guys have a bucket list of places that you want to go, things that don't just involve women. Um, it was, man, beautiful sight to see, man. I highly recommend y'all come to Vietnam at least to see the Golden Bridge, man. If anything, but there's other attractions here, and the food is really good, very healthy. Um, Definitely has other pros, man. Vietnam is, and for real, I'm actually noticing quite a few foreigners here. Yeah, man, y'all check out that Monk Mode Activated. In my personal opinion, I think that's some of my best work. More of an R&B vibe. I actually got another mixtape dropping. I think the 19th, because the July 19th last year is was when I officially got monetized on YouTube. So that's why I'm dropping it on the 19th. So I'll be putting a post up on that in my community tab soon. Yeah, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I need to get my pictures up from Thailand and Vietnam on Instagram. Know a lot of people be sending me videos to react to on Instagram. I don't be on Instagram too much, but I have been posting a little bit more on TikTok recently, man. I've been snapping on TikTok. Uh, White Knight Assassin, man. One of my members, man. So if you want to become a member of the channel, I appreciate that. A Global Passport Crew is all right, man. You good, brother. But yeah, that's the Cash App tag. If y'all want to donate to the channel, super chats or Cash Apps, either way, man, it's much appreciated. Yeah, man, hit that like button, fellas. Hit that like button. Lily Tate in the building. Actually had Lily and Frank Tate in my most recent. You're gonna want to get your passport after watching this video. Make sure y'all check that out after this. Shout out to Lily and Frank Tate. I'll be visiting them. I'll be visiting them again when I go back to the Philippines. Well, I won't be in Manila till September. I'm going to Cebu first because it's cheaper to fly back home out of Manila. Because if I fly out of Cebu, they gonna make me do a layover in Manila anyway, based on the flights that I've been looking at. So I'm gonna go to Cebu first for 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna do 2 weeks in Manila, and then I'm gonna bounce. He said let that play for an extended 20 minutes. He said we flying into the Jimmy style. Yeah, man, that till this day, that's still one of my favorite beats that I made, man. You know what I mean, I like listening to it whenever I hop on a plane or whenever I'm working out in the gym. Nathan Beeman in the building. What's going on, brother? The link to the clothing is at the top, Nathan Beeman. Spread shop. The link is at the top of the chat. Global Passport Crew put it up there. Uh, RBWMS 2000. What's going on? G. Jamal Fowler, another one of my members. Oh, okay. Jamal Fowler about C, man. That's bruh, man. Shout out to Jamal Fowler, man. You're a big time supporter, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. Yeah, I mean, hopefully one of these days, we'll cross paths overseas, man. No, when I go to Thailand next week, it's gonna be a lot of other YouTubers there. I know Beautiful Lies is gonna be there. I'm finally gonna have a chance to meet him. That's gonna be dope. Okay, Global Passport Crew dropped the link for you again on that, Nathan Beeman. Um, yeah, I got Yeah, I got pics of the Golden Bridge. I got a lot of pics, bro. A lot of pics, a lot of pics. Um, see, man. Man, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Like, let me see here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, I was there, brother. Like, it's crazy when you actually see it up close and in person, man. Like, bruh. And you're so high in the mountains, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, the difference in the weather is, well, not the weather, but the air quality, and just how much cooler it is up there. Like, I didn't want to leave because it felt so good up there, man. It's like the temperature goes from 90 something all the way up to like 70 something once you get up in the air, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, man, it's a Golden Bridge, y'all. Damn, like I still can't believe I went there, brother. And then there's a second mountain where you got the amusement park and stuff, man. It's pretty dope, man. That was an experience, bro, that I'm never gonna forget. Mr. Guap, what's going on, brother? M6205. I'm doing all right, brother. I'm doing all right. A little anxious to get back to Thailand, to be honest with you, man. Um, I mean, but I'm enjoying the peacefulness of Vietnam, man. It's definitely a different vibe. It ain't, you know what I mean? Like in Thailand, it ain't like Thailand is such a busier place than Vietnam, but like Vietnam is very, very chill, man. I would recommend Vietnam, like if you was like looking somewhere to retire where everything is just super chill and peaceful and you ain't trying to be around a bunch of, partying and stuff. I would highly recommend Vietnam, man. The Da Nang is super chill. I'm like, but there's still like stuff to do as far as like if you want to go out and party, you can do that. But I think it's a little better like spaced out in comparison to Thailand, where there's like you can go to Soy Bukkao, Soy Six, Walking Street, where it's like there's literally bars and clubs like right on top of each other. Like Vietnam isn't like that at all. Like everything is a little bit more spaced out. Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one, man. You know how I feel about Latinas, man. Currently vetting a few right now, man. So I mean, I got one for sure, like over here, anxious for me to come back to Colombia. Um, see what else we got in here. I'm not flying back, JD. I'm not flying back to the States till the end of September. So I'm going back to Thailand next week. I'm spending 4 weeks there. Then I'm gonna be spending 1 week in Bali. Then I'm going to the Philippines. I'm gonna spend 4 weeks there. By then it'll be the end of September, and then I'm gonna go back home. But I'm only gonna be back home. I only plan on being back home for about a month. Cause then after that, I plan on spending 4 weeks in Colombia, and then after that, I'm just gonna chill the rest of the year, spend the holidays with my family, and then next year it's kind of up in the air. Like I know I'm probably gonna end up going back to Colombia in February for Carnival because I had such a good time this year going there, and that was, as you guys know, that was the first country I went to. Um, so yeah, Brian Johnson in the building. Yeah, speaking of Colombia, man, what's going on, brother? Joanne in the building. Joanne, what's going on, Joanne? DS changed her profile pic. Yeah, over here talking about now you guys. I'm like, do that look like a four to you? That don't look like a four to me. I see you, DS. I see you Dwayne Jackson, what's going on, brother? All right, kind of caught up on the chat. We got 30 in here, man. Yeah, I think I just saw that. I think I just saw that, Joanne. Let me see. Oh, he's not staying in Cebu. Oh, okay, then he's in Manila. All right, okay, all right. Well, just read well. Like I said, I'm going to Cebu the first 2 weeks, and then I'm coming to Manila the last 2 weeks there. So, like, just reach out to him for me. I'm like, I like to link up with him before I head, because I tried to link up the first time, it couldn't happen. If it don't happen this time, I'm like, God knows when I'll be back in the Philippines after I come back the second time. Because I'm like, I'm definitely gonna see Frank and Lily again. Lily got that sweet chili sauce waiting for me. Good Lord, I'm addicted to that stuff. Like, it's pretty. The sweet chili sauce out here is pretty good too, because I know Joanne said it was, but I still think the Philippines got better sweet chili sauce. That's just my personal opinion. Anybody who been to both countries or plan on going to both countries, y'all may have a different opinion. I don't know. That's just me. Expat Two Tech, what's going on, brother? Just moved to Thailand. That's what's up, man. Okay, Deano in the building. What's going on, brother? Got 35 in here now. Please hit that like button on your way in. I am Alex just popped up. Yeah, man. Guess that's the Cash App. Uh, Super chats are accepted as well, man. I appreciate the love, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this. All right, so oh, Pedro just popped in, man. That's what's up. Damn, travel chat. Travel just came in. Bro, I am Wallace. You good, bro? Better late than never, man. Better late than never. 40 in the building, man. Please hit that like button on your way in, you guys. Please hit that like button. All right, so as you guys know, I'm going back to Thailand and Philippines for a second time before I head back to the Matrix. Um, but I like completely forgot that I was supposed to be doing this comparison, man, and I apologize for that. But I want to start. Let's start with transportation. Transportation. All right. So when it comes to transportation, I chose Thailand, and the reason why I chose Thailand, and maybe this is from my experience, because I know some guys that watch me been to both places. But the reason why I chose Thailand is because it just seems to be, and from the map that I was doing, it just seems to be a little bit cheaper. And as you guys know, I'm traveling solo, so I don't really use the only time I really use cars is if I'm traveling with multiple people, or I'm going to the airport or coming from the airport. So I'm like when I went to go do the interview with Richie Mack, it literally, keep in mind, I was staying in North Pattaya. He stays all the way in Jomtien, so we're literally on the complete opposite sides of each other as far as the city itself. And it only cost me like two like it only cost me like $2 to drive from where I was staying at all the way over to Richie Mac's place, and it was like a good 25-minute drive, 25-minute drive. So due to the price, that's the reason why I chose Thailand's transportation over the Philippines. Now, what I will say about the Philippines is that they seem to have more options as far as transportation, but But as far as price goes, I'm gonna go with Thailand. And overall, I'm about traveling on a budget. So because of that, I chose Thailand's transportation over the Philippines. All right. Now, when it comes to the food, this was really, 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 really tough for me, you guys. Really, really tough. When it comes to the food, I had to go with a Thai, and I typically don't like doing Thais, but it was really hard for me to choose. And the reason why is because when it came, because I had to consider American style food too, you guys. American style food, in my opinion, was better in Thailand than it was in the Philippines. However, in terms of the local food, I lean more towards Filipino food versus Thailand food, but I really really enjoyed the local food in Thailand as well. So because of that, and y'all know how big of a fan I am of the sweet chili sauce, I had to put a tie when it came to the food between Thailand and the Philippines. It was tough. I really had a hard time deciding which one I liked more because like I would say some of the best burgers that I've ever had since traveling came from Thailand. It's a place called, damn, I forgot the name, Mad Cow, and then it was some people who watch my channel that told me to try Prime Burger. Prime Burger is really good. They got they got the same kind of curly fries that you would get from Arby's, and if any of you guys had curly fries from Arby's, y'all know how good those really are. Um, so with that and with the American food, and plus there's more American food options in Thailand as well. Like, you know what I mean? So with factoring that in, I kind of just I had to just give it a tie. All right. So let me see. So far, transportation, Thailand, food was a tie, but I did put an odd number of categories in here so that way that can kind of break that tie up. All right, cost of living. Jay Fleming in the building, man. I see you, brother. I see you, man. 53 watching. Please hit that like button. Um, cost of living. Now, I would say, as far as just the prices itself, based on what I've seen in comparison, there seem to be somewhat similar. Chicago Harris 216, Cleveland in the building. I see you. But as far as bang for your buck, I have to lean towards Thailand. And like for example, where I was staying at in Thailand in comparison to where I was staying at in Manila, like both rooms were about the same price. But the fact that the place that I stayed in Thailand, I actually had access to everything versus in Manila, I had to pay. I had to pay to get access to the pool and the gym versus in Thailand, I basically paid the same price and had access to everything. Um, yeah, B Law, I really do talk like this all the time, man. Shout out to Joanne. Um, but one of the reasons why I'm like this is I probably wasn't like I've always been like chill, but man, when you go overseas, you'll understand why, man. Um, you know, but I don't know. It just seems like you get more bang for your buck. Like the place that I was looking at this, and I'm salty, man, because I couldn't book it before the last room was taken. There was a place that I planned on staying in South Pattaya, and for the whole month there, it would have been like less than $300, but it was really nice looking. And they have what looks to be like as close to a full gym as you can possibly think of. I'm talking like barbells, dumbbells, a bunch of cardio machines. Like they even had a leg press machine. They even have an abductor machine. Where do you see an abductor machine unless you go to the gym itself? So I don't know. Like there, I think there's another room available there that I might look into. But the reason why I'm hesitant to book it is because it got a bad review. But I'm still considering booking it because the bad review came from all the way back in January. So I'm like a little hesitant, but I looked at some other options that were a little bit more expensive that had basically the same thing that I was looking for. Because what I like to be able to do is to eat breakfast, and then after that, I might work on some content for the channel, then go to the gym. Then after that, come back, eat my post workout meal, and then just kind of plan out the rest of my day on whether or not I'm gonna go out and vlog or go out for the night. And then later on that day, I'll eat my third and final meal of the day. So that's basically how I try to plan things out. Um, and the cost of food is about the same. Um, and things like sim cars and all that stuff, like those prices are like very similar in comparison to the Philippines. But overall, I think you get more bang for your buck as far as like just finding a place to stay. So with that, I chose Thailand as far as cost of living. All right, now infrastructure. Infrastructure, obviously internet is a really big deal. um, especially for what I do. Any guy that plans on working remote, internet and infrastructure is going to be very important to you. um, Now, from my experience, surprisingly, the Philippines internet was a little bit better for me in comparison to Thailand. But I think part of the reason why was because I was just staying in a really bad part as far as the internet goes. Um, I know whenever I was like around other parts of Thailand and I was trying to save data, I didn't have any issues. Um, and from what everybody else who's been staying in Thailand permanently, they all say that Thailand internet is better than the Philippines. Um, so I how I really had to take that into consideration. I should have done a better job finding a place with better internet. So because of that, I chose infrastructure and internet with Thailand over the Philippines, even though my experience was different. Because, like I said, people are going to have different experiences, and that's just what it is. All right. All right. So, because of that, because I know when I went to interview Richie Mack, this man had, let's see, he had like a ton of windows up on his computer, and he runs live shows, and he'll have about 10 windows up, and he runs live streams with no issues. So with that in mind, I'm kind of like, okay, because I don't think either me or him would be able to do that in the Philippines. Because even in the Philippines, the internet would be slow at times. It kind of varied versus in Thailand. All right. Oh man, yeah, man. Like, yeah, internet is very important, man. Internet is very, very important. Now, here's where it gets a little interesting. People and the culture. People in the culture. Hands down, this was a very, very easy decision. Definitely Philippines. Philippines got, when it comes to the people in the culture, the Philippines got Thailand beat by a long mile. And I'm going to tell you why. And this is just from my experience. When I went to my place that I was staying at in Thailand, and maybe this part had part of the, maybe this might have to do with the language barrier, but I don't think it really was. The security guard just came off like he had an attitude, and I ain't like it, man. And it really rubbed me the wrong way. And I had to think to myself, like, why would he come at me like that? And I noticed where I was staying at, it was mostly foreigners staying in the same complex that I was staying at. And it kind of got me thinking, like, you work security here. Um, and I remember I was having some issues with my room, and I went to go get help about it. The people that were there to help me, they had an attitude. I was just kind of like, damn, I'm like, I'm just asking for help, bro. Like, why the attitude? Like, it just kind of came off very dismissive. It was kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, it just really rubbed me the wrong way. But it is the complete opposite when I was in the Philippines. When I was in the Philippines, people would go out of their way to help me simply because they saw that I was a foreigner. And if I looked lost, they were like, hey, you need help? You know what I mean? Like, just super duper kind. Like, going out of their way to help me versus when I was in Thailand, I would seek help and these people just kind of had an attitude. And I was just kind of like, damn, like damn, that's kind of unexpected, man. That was kind of okay. Like, that ain't cool. Like, that's not cool at all. So, with that in mind, I definitely have to pick the people and culture over the Philippines. Now, let me stop for a minute because I got some super chats. Proto J 4789 with the $5 super chat says, "Thank you for the video, Rome. I want to see the Philippines and Thailand in one trip." Yeah, I highly recommend you do that, man. That's the best way to go about it. A flight from one country to another, no matter where you go, shouldn't really cost you more than maybe like $100, give or take. And if you want to fly, if you want to go to multiple cities, like within the Philippines, it's probably not going to cost you no more than like 40 or $50. So yeah, I'm like, flights are like, once. That's why I advise, if there's multiple countries that you want to see in Asia, I highly recommend you do what I'm doing and just try to do it all at the same time, because like my flight from Bangkok to here in Vietnam was only like $60, and you're talking like a 3 hour flight. So yeah, I highly recommend you guys do that, man. Real talk, real talk. Yeah, because Richie Mack recommended I do the same. Now, Richie Mack tells people to go to the Philippines first and go to Thailand first. I highly disagree with that, but it depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking to have fun, then go to the Philippines first, then go to Thailand. Save the best for last. But if you're looking for something serious, go to Thailand first, get your fun out of the way, and then go to the Philippines. That would be my advice, because Richie Mack tells people to go to the Philippines first. I don't agree with that, but like I said, it's based on your preference. If you're looking to just go out and have a good time, go to the Philippines first, then go to Thailand. Save your fun for last. But if you're looking for something serious, I would recommend going to Thailand first, get the fun out of the way, then go to the Philippines. So that's how I would do that. Expat 2 Tech with the $10 super chat says, "Love the passion behind all the material and content. Keep the world informed about the Matrix and what they are missing about not getting their passports. Subscriber party on deck. Yeah, man. I think that's basically what Richie Mack is doing. I think it's gonna be like 2 weeks long. I think he says it's gonna be. I know they're gonna be in Bangkok for like the first night or two. Um, and I'm only gonna be spending one night at Bangkok, and then I'm gonna be riding down to Pattaya, spend the rest of my time there before I go to Bali. Um, so yeah, man, I know there's gonna be other YouTubers there. Obviously, I'd imagine Travelversity is gonna be there. Richie Mack, of course. Like I said, Beautiful Lies is gonna be down there. Chocolate Man from Thailand. Uh, and I'd imagine some other YouTubers down there as well. I met a few other YouTubers down there as well. Um, I don't think BMT is going to be down there because he recently left Thailand. He don't want me to tell anybody where he went, but he's in familiar territory. I know that much. It would have been nice to see him again. But yeah, thank you for the super chats, Proto J and Expat Two Tech. So yeah, people and culture, I would definitely have to say Philippines. Um, because when it came now, I won't say all Thai people are like that. I didn't have that experience with all the Thai people, but those two situations, like definitely raised the eyebrow for me because I was like, damn, that's kind of rude. Like foreigner, it's my first time here. I'm just asking for help, and y'all seem to have this like a real like unnecessary. It was the attitude was just unnecessary because it was like I'm just trying to get help. Like it was just like it just kind of came off. Ugh. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking to myself, this is like, because I'm like, and these are security guards that I'm talking about. Now, my experience with the security guards in the Philippines, completely different. Like, you wouldn't even think they were security guards. Like, they were so cool and nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I was in Boracay, a security guard went out of his way to take a picture of me and Flory when we was in Boracay because we took a couple selfies and then he saw us taking the selfies and walked up to us and said, "Hey, you want me to take your picture?" Like just I mean like just super kind people, man. And it was just kind of like in Thailand, it was I had a complete different experience with the security guards. So I'm just kind of like, damn, like y'all got some like y'all security guards got real shitty attitudes in Thailand, man. And I'm sure it's not all of y'all, but man, just based on my experience and the difference, I'm like, yeah, man. I'm cool on that, man. Philippines, when people, yeah, hands down, they got that one, hands down. Um, Now this kind of plays into people and culture as well, but I wanted to discuss the language barrier. Hell, oh, I was out for a minute. Um, that's unusual. I'm like the internet actually been pretty good in here in Vietnam. I was kind of shocked that happened. Now, as far as language barrier go, without question, Philippines. Far more people that speak fluent English in the Philippines. Not to say that I didn't find it in Thailand. It was just a little bit more scarce. Um, and language barrier plays a factor because I know there's some guys that don't even want to waste their time going to South America because they don't really want to take the time or really don't have the time to learn Spanish. um, as you guys know, I've been studying and working on my Spanish, slowly getting better, but it's a long process. But language barrier, without question, you're going to have an easier time talking to people when you go to the Philippines. Um, so let's see. So far, we got see 3 points, 3 points for Thailand, 2 points for Philippines, and here is the tiebreaker where and Joanne's gonna hate me for this, but I had to go with Thailand when it came to the women, and here's why. At the end of the day, it's pretty simple. There's just more of what I'm attracted to in Thailand. Like that's just what it is. Just there's just more of what I like in Thailand. Like period. Like pretty much the women that I interacted with in Thailand were definitely more my speed. Um Tan skin. Like I was surprised to see the amount of curvy. I was surprised to see the amount of curvy women in Thailand. So like Richie Mack ain't lie about that. Like you will find some curvy women in Thailand. Like my friend that I went to the market with, she's half Cambodian and half Thai. And she's actually a little bit more on the lighter side. Full lips. Um, y'all know that that's what I'm into. Uh, and that's just what it is. I mean, not to say that I didn't see, I saw some very attractive women in the Philippines, but as far as curves, um, certain features that I like, I definitely got to go with the Thai women on this one. Now, I plan on being a little bit more aggressive in terms of dating when I go to the Philippines. Um, my second time around Thailand, I'll probably be a little bit more chill. Um, I'll just kind of see how it goes. But as far as what like physical features that I like, I'm gonna say Thailand over the Philippines as far as women goes. So I'm really not surprised that you know I ended up choosing Thailand over the Philippines as far as what I like more overall. I actually kind of expected that because you like at the end of the day, you like what you like, and overall, now what I will say is that I don't want to say I had more fun in the Philippines, but what I want to say is that my experience in the Philippines might have been a little bit better than Thailand, but I had more fun in Thailand. I know that sounds a little bit weird. That may not make any sense, but that's pretty much that for real. I think it really comes down to as a man what you're looking for if and I remember saying this to somebody when I was in Thailand. If like let's say you're a guy, right? And you don't want to have kids or you've already had kids and you're looking for somewhere to stretch your dollar and live out the rest of your life, then I would highly, highly, highly recommend Thailand, especially Pattaya. But if you're a guy that's maybe a little bit, or if you're a younger guy in your 20s and you're not trying to settle down anytime soon, then then I would recommend Pattaya, Thailand, maybe short term, not long term. Now, if you're a guy like myself, maybe you're in your 30s and your 40s, um, you're looking to start a family, want to have kids, want to have a wife, then long term, recommend the Philippines. That's pretty much how I look at both countries because both countries have their pros and their cons. And at the end of the day, I think as a man, I think it just depends on where you're at in life and what you want out of the rest of your life. If you're looking to build a family and want a wife, then I would recommend the Philippines over Thailand. But if you've already had children, don't want children, or you're still young and just looking to have your fun, then I would recommend Thailand. And that's pretty much it on that. So yeah, man, Thailand for the win on this one. Uh, Joanne, don't be mad at me. Um, but I'm just being honest with you guys. Okay. So let's go ahead and she said she ain't gonna help me anymore when I get back there. Okay, Joanne. Yeah, Global Passport Crew. I see him. I see him. I see him. Honestly, bro, I'm like in a really good headspace. I've already saw some content that I'm gonna react to that's already gonna have me fuming anyway. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't feel like entertaining this dude, bro. Like it's like the more like the more I see him talk and the more I see him be combative with people is I'm like no wonder people want to see you and yoga fight. Yeah, I like darker skinned women, be law. Like, yeah, I'm like the Thai women that I date that I was kicking it with. Um, yeah, most of them were pretty much like close to my complexion. Um, like I even saw some dude. I even saw some sisters down in Thailand that was bad, bro. Like you'll find some sisters every now and then down there that are very attractive. When I went to Golden Tiger, Dante's party, it was some sisters from Africa and one from America, all fit, feminine friendly, curvy, thick as hell. I'm like, and they were cool. They were cool. But if any of y'all seen that clip of them Big Berthas that was at the same spot as Zoom to Thailand was showing y'all, you saw how uncomfortable they looked. Like it just goes to show you, man, deep down, women know when they can't compete. I'm talking like big Respucia built motherfucker. They look so uncomfortable sitting in that bar with all those Thai women, man, just walking around, slim, curvy, and pretty. I'm like, they look so uncomfortable. And then he shows video of them walking across the street, like what you leaving for? Versus the black women that were there when I was there, they was chilling. They was having a good time. I'm like, but you can. I'm like, because even the Thai women was coming when I was there. Even the Thai women was coming up to those African women, like, damn, y'all are so beautiful, and you know what I mean. So it just go to show you the difference. The difference, bro. Like it's night and day, man. Versus the Matrix, bro. You won't see that in the Matrix. You will not see that in the Matrix. Joanne, I don't care. I'm speaking on my experience. If Thai people wasn't so if Thai people are so damn sensitive, they should have been nice. Them damn security guards should have been nicer to me. That was some bullshit. How you gonna get an attitude with me just because I'm asking you for help and I don't know what I'm doing? Oh, man. Yeah, I like them thick. I like them thick M6205. Yeah, for real, for real. Yeah, I'm like, bruh, like, dude, bro, like, seriously, bruh. Knack Measy, man, you got issues, bruh. Like, I swear, I've never seen somebody go out of their way so much to be, bro, dude, bruh. That see, this is one of the reasons why you will never see me only do Passport Bro content. This is why I cover RP content and Passport Bro content because clearly there are some men in this space that are still feminized as French toast. Like I've never seen a guy go out of their way so much to be combative unnecessarily. Like I don't know. And here's the crazy part, bro. This man came in. into my comments over here de-policing me. Then you want to sit over here and say you want to chop it up, but all you doing is coming in the chat, starting drama. Like what for? What for? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh my goodness. And he's that old? Are you serious? Nakmeezy is that old. Bro, this is and see, and here's the thing, man. And I'm gonna be honest, because this man said he want to chop it up with me. But see, here's my issue. Here's my issue with him. I already know how the conversation gonna go. I already know how the conversation gonna go because that's why I don't waste my time. Because the moment the conversation goes the way I know it's gonna go, it's gonna sound like it's. I already know it's gonna sound like I'm talking to like I'm arguing with a female detractor. The minute a man starts sounding like a female detractor is like I don't want to engage in a conversation anymore because I don't want to talk to no feminine ass man because only a woman in her feelings is gonna come in here and start drama. And the moment I sense that same energy, bro, you can have it. You can have that, man. You can have that, bro. If I wanted to deal with that, bro, I would have never left, bro. I'll still be in the United States. I can go on Facebook right now and find that. And you a 50-year-old man what people are saying in the chat. And keep in mind, I'm engaging with guys the same in your same age group over in Thailand. I did not get this kind of energy from them, bro. Everybody and all the bro. I'm telling you, bro. Wait till y'all go to Pattaya and y'all see all the brothers that are over there, bro. It's super chill over there. Everybody just having a good time, vibing, listening to music, partying, playing pool, going to the club, drinking, like just having a good time. It ain't none of this. It ain't none of what he bringing into the chat. It ain't none of that. Like I don't call that man whack feces. I'm weak, bro. Mr. Guap, you like I don't get it, man. I really don't get it, bro. Because see, this is how the conversation is gonna go. He's gonna make this act. Okay, matter of fact, F it. Because this is what he did. He wanted to come in the comments and basically try to police what I was telling to you guys because y'all know how transparent I am. He didn't want me telling you certain things about Pattaya, Thailand. But I'm telling y'all my experience. And what's funny is Austin Holloman actually said similar things to what I said, which is why I played the clip of what he said before I went into what I had to say, because I pretty much shared the same experience as Austin Holloman did when I came to Pattaya. Now, so when I had a live, I forgot when it was, and I addressed that because Global Passport Crew was on that stream. I addressed the issue. I was like, yeah, because this man had the nerve to say that I was pedestalizing this woman. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, I can literally show you pictures of her. Matter of fact, I can show you pictures of her with her quote unquote husband and boyfriend right now. This is why I was telling you guys, if you're looking for something serious, go to Thailand and get your fun out the way first, then go find something serious in the Philippines. Cause the same girl who's claiming that she got a boyfriend now, I was digging her guts out a couple days prior to that. But this man had the nerve to come in here and say I was pedestalizing her. So if I'm just smashing, but she claims to be in a relationship with somebody else now, literally days later, who's pedestalizing her then? He didn't have an answer for it. So what did this man do? And this is how I know he on some feminine shit. This man literally moved the goalpost and then wanted to bring up her skin color. Like, bruh, why you over here? Why you pedestalizing her skin color? I'm like, there's been no secret that I like tan women, bruh. What are you talking about? Like, bruh, see, this is it's like, bro, man. Bro, he sounds like he could be Peso Man in disguise. Like seriously. Like seriously, bro. You know how women always say it's giving me, bro, it's giving me Peso Man vibes. Thank you. Since exactly M6205. Since when did complimenting on a woman's skin and saying, yo, I like women this complexion, I like full lip women. How is that pedestalizing women? All I'm doing is stating what I find attractive in women. It's no different than it's no different than a woman saying, hey, I like men that are 6 feet tall and this and that. He went after Escapetrix first. Man, yo, shout out to Escapetrix, man. That's the homie, bro. I hope I meet him one day too. What the heck? Bruh, he moves and sounds just like Peso Man. Like, bruh, if you want to join Peso Man camp, just do that. Just say that. Said go past one saying he dating outside his race too, so why ain't complaining? Exactly, bruh. Like this guy is weird, man. Like you are very, very weird, brother. You're a strange character, man. Martavius Hill, I'm telling you, bro. Like, dude, just look in the chat. And seeing this is how I know he don't know any better. Cause I was paying attention to the chat. I was just ignoring him because I wanted to get through this list. This guy said, "Why did you Joanne?" He was like, "Why Joanne?" They asked Joanne, "Why did you call him an MF?" Bro, you're not familiar with Joanne. Joanne calls everybody MF. I'm like, and she says that like in a friendly manner. Like that, like that's literally how Joanne talks. Like whenever like she says goodbye or whatever, like she says MF and she don't mean it like in a nasty way. Like that's just how she talk. Like she uses that the same way black people use the N word. Like I guess that's like the best comparison I can think of. Byron Harriman T, well, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I don't know what that's about, you guys. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. Uh, I'm like to be honest with you, I was half tempted to drop the link, but it's like I only want. I'm like, dude, I don't, dude. I'm done, bro. I'm dude. I'm done arguing. Like, bro, I'm not trying to. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to argue with no dude. Like, bruh, bruh, my best friend in my own circle is over here trying to accuse me of being a woman hater just because of the content that I put up. I'm like, I damn sure ain't about to go back and forth with no damn dude that I don't know from a can of paint, bro. I'm cool, bro. I'm tired. I'm in Da Nang, Vietnam, bro. It's peaceful out here, bro. Like, let me keep my peace, bro. You move how you want to move. I move how I want to move, bro. If you got a problem with how I move, bro, don't watch my content. Ain't nobody putting, ain't no, bro, ain't nobody putting a pyrum to your head and making you watch me, bro. It really is Global Passport Crew. That's why I don't even want to entertain it, bro. Like, why? Why? Entertain it for what? Shout out to Moses. He said I like Latin, Asian, and European. Yeah, that's my goal next year, man. I want to see some Eastern European countries, period, next year. Um, I want to see if I can maybe catch a see if I can hit a couple of bucket list spots. Um, Shinjet Shinobi, it is not legal here. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to going back to Thailand if I keep it a buck with you. Um, yeah, man, I don't got the energy for that, bro. I can't deal with that, bro. I really can't. I can't. And that's tiring, man. It really is. Yeah, Lily, I agree. That's why I'm in such a positive and good headspace right now. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just like neck me easy, man. Just stay like, bro. Just join the Peso Man camp and stay over there, bro. Please, please. Seriously, man. Exactly, LJ. I'm like, was it? See, here's my thing, LJ. Why am I gonna argue with a feminine man? I don't even like arguing with women. So why am I gonna argue with a man? Because at least if I'm arguing with a woman, 9 times out of 10 is because me and her are being intimate. So that's kind of an incentive. What's the incentive of arguing with a feminine ass man? Nothing. Nothing at all. If I'm intimate with a woman, I can deal with arguing with her because, like I said, there's intimacy involved. So there's incentive there. But what the hell? What am I going to get out of that? Nothing. You got more to gain than I do. I never even heard of this guy till recently. I never heard of this guy till right before I left Thailand. Yeah, Joanne said, "Yeah, Rome don't want to argue. I know that for don't, man. Like, if I wanted to do that, man, like seriously, if I would, if that's all I was, if that's all I wanted to do, I would have just stayed in the United States. That's one of the main reasons why I started traveling, man. Like people are so argumentative, man. Like I'll post something. I've been posting stuff on Facebook exposing hypocrisies about women in the United States. My best friend of 33 years. I've been best friends with this guy for 33 years. Don't you know this man jumped in my inbox and said, "Man, you coming off like a woman hater." And y'all want to know what my and this was my response. Nah, matter of fact, it wasn't even that. This was my response. I just hit him with the emoji. And what I really want, and here's my thing. I've blocked my own sister and cut off my sister from communication for about a good 2, 3 years because she wanted to police everything that I posted on Facebook. If I can do that to my own sister, you don't think I'll do that to my best friend? And me and my best friend used to have fallouts all the time. And now whenever he got a disagreement with me, this is how I handle it because it's like, bro, we too old for this shit. Me and you almost about to hit 40. That's why I don't want to entertain some 50-year-old ass man. About to sit over here and argue with you, bro. The Art of Will with the 499 super chat says you can fit the Joe Louis first statue inside most Matrix strats. Jesus Christ, man. Art of Will, bro, he is off the chain, man. Art of Will, you need to do you seriously need to do stand up comedy, bro. Like seriously, you should really consider doing stand up comedy. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, dude, 50, bro. Like 50, bro. Like why? Like you damn near old, bro. Yeah, bro. Super Mario Travels, man. What's going on, brother? I see you. It really is Byro Hammer, man. I'm see this is one of the reasons why I'm gonna always continue to cover both RP and Passport Bro content because clearly there are some men, not all, not even some, but there's clearly seems to be a small minority of men that are really not working on themselves as they go on this journey. Jay Fleming said this best, man. We all are still work in progress. I'm far from perfect. I'm always trying to work on myself. So I don't get it. He said that somebody put his balls on backwards. Valid point, Global Passport crew. Valid point. Said Yoga is training in Thailand while they called him whack and easy. I'm mad. It's trolling on the internet. Guess again. I'm like, exactly. You gonna end up like Mike Tyson when he got his ass kicked by Buster Douglas. Everybody said Buster Douglas wasn't supposed to win. And the person that was more prepared ended up winning that fight. As good and dominant as Mike Tyson was. Just to give y'all an example. Crazy, bro. Proto J4789 with the $10 super chat says the arguments are pointless. Western women on these panels usually derail these conversations. They don't want us to know the real deal. This movement is saving brothers. Facts. 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 But see, guys like him is why I continue to do the RP content, man, because at the end of the day, man, we still got to be working on ourselves, man. Like I'm over here, I'm like, bro, I'm already thinking about my schedule and things that I want to do when I get back home. You know what I mean? Like how I'm gonna plan out my workouts, how I'm gonna make time to make sure I'm checking in to go see my father, things that I can do to help my mom out, scheduling. How do I want to go about planning? My next trip out when I do get back home. Like, bruh, because when I get back home, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm honestly I'm thinking about going into bulk mode again. because the food is so much healthier out here that even though it feels like I'm eating a lot, I'm like I've actually lost a few pounds. Because when I left I was like 147. Last time I checked my weight, bro, I was like 142, 143. And that's with me eating 3 meals a day. But that's because the food out here is so much cleaner. It's so much better and healthier for you. Like it's like I mean, like you would have to eat a lot to like try to put weight on or keep your weight out here. You know what I mean? Like my abs are popping right now. It's crazy. Like, come on, bro. And bruh, that's a fact, bruh. That's one of the reasons why the life expectancy is longer out here because they're eating because it's based off a diet. The food out here is just healthier. That man said crackhead weight. Original man, you funny, bro. I'm actually in my BMI. I'm where I'm supposed to. I'm really not supposed to weigh any more than a buck 55 for my height because I'm 5'7". Anything over a buck 55 is considered overweight for my height. And I believe this to be true because when I first started training and I was just like eating whatever the hell I want because I was trying to get big so bad, I got up to 180 pounds. And when I tell you I felt like crap, I am not supposed to be 180 pounds in my size, bro. I'm not supposed to be that. I'm not supposed to. Even when I go up to 160, I don't feel that good. But I feel at my best when I'm somewhere between 140 and 150. I prefer to stay between 145 and 150. Yeah, Michael Ed said wrong, way less than most US. Yeah, he said the internet is great. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was just in a bad spot or bad area or something. But I plan on staying in a different part of Pattaya this time where I'm looking at places that are actually closer to where Richie Mack, because I know Richie Mack is in Jomtien. I've been looking at places in South Pattaya, Central Pattaya area. So, you know, he said he weighed 145. Yeah, I'm like I think like somewhere between 145 and 150. That's like the best weight for me. Well, I wouldn't say you look like a heavyweight beside me. I mean, Joanne, you ain't as big as you think you are, but yeah. Oh my god. Tiger 9511. Oh, you in Columbus? All right, 614 in the building. I see you. I see you, boy. Yeah, I'm slim. I'm slim, but you know, over time I've put on some muscle over the years when, since I started training. Y'all should have seen how I looked before I started working out. Like people used to call me skin and bones. But a part of that, and this is one of the reasons why I'm so appreciative of guys that say that I motivate them because let me tell you, man, before I ever did YouTube or whatever, man, I was in a very, very dark headspace, man. Very dark headspace. I'm talking I was literally eating nothing but fast food. I would probably only eat once or twice a day, if that, and it was all fast food. Bro, I weighed 120 pounds soaking wet. And it took somebody telling me that I looked sick for me to like get off my ass and started taking my fitness and health more seriously. Bro, 120 pounds, bro, soaking wet. It took somebody telling me that I looked sick. Somebody told me I looked sick, bro. And keep in mind, I was already kind of like in a bad headspace. I was already like low key dealing with depression. Like it, you know what I mean? That combined with a really bad relationship that I got out of, that I poured everything into, only for nothing to be reciprocated, and then from there it just took a nosedive, and then it took somebody saying like, "Damn, Jerome, you look sick. Like you look like one of them sick kids in Africa that ain't ate." And I was kind of like, okay, you know what? All right, I'm gonna do something about this. And it's funny how I started paying attention to what I was eating, started working out every day. Then I bulk up to like a $150, $160. Now all of a sudden I got all these, I'm getting all these women attention. My mind frame and my mind state is different because I'm focused on me. This is why I stress to you guys so much, bro, that if you focus on self-improvement, go MGTOW, and just focus on bettering yourself, bro, you will be shocked at the amount of attention that you get from women, bro. Women love disciplined men worldwide. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Because when I started focusing on working out and getting my weight up and bruh, the attention that I was getting from women was night and day. And part of that attention came from focusing on me and not so much focusing on them. I'm like, and they saw the transformation firsthand. Like women over here rubbing my shoulders and shit. Like, ooh. I'm telling you. Like y'all gonna see, man, when I get back home to the Matrix, man, I'm gonna start doing like some vlogs showing you guys how like exactly how I eat and how I go about my day and training and everything. Like I know, that ain't like the most popular thing to watch, but I gotta cover everything, man. Like I really gotta cover everything, bro, because I want to see guys win. Because I'm gonna be doing a video next weekend because a subscriber asked me to do this on, because everybody ain't gonna be able to travel. Because everybody ain't gonna be able to work remote. So I'm gonna be doing a live next week on things that you need to do, in order to get the best outcome you can possibly get in the States. And that is the foundation right there, man. Working on your body, bro. The Art of Will, the 4.99 super chat says this live is slapping harder than Victor Women. Bro, this man with the jokes, bro. Yeah, Jamal. I'm like, bro, seriously. And you know what, Barry Hamilton? I think that actually has a lot to do with it. I think that's another reason why I've lost weight, because I walk a lot. Because a lot of stuff is within walking distance, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Especially since I've been in Vietnam, man, because literally all the restaurants that I eat at are within like 500 meters or less. ATM machine, literally like not even a minute walk away. You know what I mean? They got a little mini mart that I go get my waters from. Oh, this is 1.5 liters, by the way, and it's only 10,000 Vietnamese dong. And for y'all that don't know, that's less than 50 cents. Liter and a half. Can't make this up, bro. That's what I'm saying. I try to cover all aspects, bro. And you can get the same size soda for 20,000 Vietnamese dong, which is not even $1. Because the last time I checked the rate, it was like 23 and a half Vietnamese dong for every dollar. So that's another reason why I highly recommend Vietnam, man. It's very, very cheap here. I and just like Thailand, I don't spend more than $6 or $7 a day on food. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can get you some chicken fried rice, beef fried rice, um, beef noodle soup, chicken noodle soup for like less than $2. Like, come on, bro. I'm kind of mad at you. Kind of mad you got to come back to the Matrix, to the madness here. You really give us some inspiration, bro. It won't be long. It won't be long. And bro, I've been gone since April, and I'm not coming back till September. We talking, like, dude, that's a 5 month stretch. This is the longest I've ever been away from home my whole entire life. Before this, I spent an entire summer in Colorado because when my sister was married to her ex husband, he was stationed because he was in the army. He was stationed in Colorado Springs. I spent the whole summer in Colorado Springs, and I low key got homesick, but I was only like 7, 9 years old at the time, and that was a whole summer. So you're talking 3 months. So I've basically been going the same. Now I will say I have had some moments where I've been kind of homesick, man. But now that I'm a little bit grown and I understand what the hell that I'm trying to get away from, and reacting to the content that I do alone, kind of like reconfirms why I wanted to do this in the first place. It's kind of like, okay, I'm over it. Oh my god! Especially till y'all see what I react to next. This is some of the most bro. What I plan on reacting to next is some of the most hypocritical shit that you can hear, and it's something that I've talked about all the time on my channel, man. Especially after seeing how women reacted to the Jonah Hill and the Kiki Palmer situation. This woman picked a very, very bad time to put out this video. You just made most women in America look like fucking hypocrites. Damn, man. I almost went the whole stream without cursing. Y'all probably gonna hear a lot of F bombs when I react to it. Because I watched it once and I really got highly upset, and I'm just kind of like, I had to literally calm down. I went on ahead and saved it, put it in the bank from, so that way I can go ahead and react to it later. But I already know when I watch it again, I'm a snap. I already know I am. But yeah, man, it is what it is, Malik, man. But it won't be long. I plan on being back for like a month, little over a month. The goal is to get to Colombia before Halloween. That's the plan. And then I'm going to come back before Thanksgiving, spend the holidays with my family. And then January, it's kind of debatable. I think I'm going to go back to Colombia in February for Carnival, but I don't know. The beginning of 2024 is kind of up in the air, but as far as what I'm doing the rest of this year, I pretty much got it's all planned out. Next week, I'll be back in Thailand, 4 weeks there. Then I'm going to spend a week in Bali. And then after Bali, I'm spending 4 weeks in the Philippines. So at the end of September, I'll be back in the States. Then I plan on leaving again before Halloween to go to Colombia. Then I'm going to be 4 weeks there, give or take. Then come back before Thanksgiving. Then I'm going to spend Thanksgiving and all of December with my family. And then from there, we'll kind of see how it goes. So that's the game plan for the rest of the year, man. But thank you for that super chat, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see what y'all talking about in here. It says 6'3", 173 Muay Thai will get you lean and mean. Facts, bro. Man, I appreciate Muay Thai training for what it is, man. That's for real. Any form of martial arts, bro, can be used as cardio. A lot of people sleep on that, bro. A lot of people sleep on that. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, you guys. Um, I appreciate you. I appreciate every. Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me check. I want to make sure I didn't miss that because y'all know my Cash App notifications be acting weird. It'll tell me just to cover my, you know, dot my I's and cross my T's. And for some reason, it's act. Oh yeah, see, something told me to check it. Let's see. Shout out to the homie Jamal Fowler, man, with the $20 Cash App, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Again, man. Biggest supporter, bro. One of my biggest supporters, man. I appreciate you so much, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm like that officially made him the sponsor of tonight's live, man. Oh man. Shout out to Jamal Fowler. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. While I cook breakfast for her hub, man, oh my God. Frank, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit I'm a little bit jealous. You got a wife that cooks like she does as often as she does. Bro, I can only pray that I get that, bro. Like seriously. Like, bro, man, listen, bro. And Lily can cook her ass off. I'm looking forward to going back just so that way I can eat some more of her cooking. Seriously. That chicken adobo, that sweet chili sauce, them glass noodles, that beef stew with the rice. And I ain't had no more room after that. And if I remember right, I think we had 2 servings. And then she turned around and pulled out 3 different desserts. I'm like, oh my God. That was a feast. A feast, bro. And I've seen some of the breakfast that she made for Frank Tate, the French toast with the. Let me go ahead and get off of here, man, because I'm talking too much now and I'm making myself hungry, bro. For real, man. I think I'm about to go around the corner and get me some pancake, bacon, and eggs with a coffee. That sounds real good right now. And battle and I can get all of that for less than like trying to let me do the math. I can get pancakes, bacon, and eggs for like $3-4. Black Dragon 10K with the $5 super chat says for one of my favorite YouTubers. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much. Shout out to everybody that sent a super chat. Shout out to Jamal Fowler for the Cash App. I appreciate the love, you guys. I appreciate the support so much. Bro, yeah, man. Hey, yo. And check out her cooking channel too, you guys. I promise, bro. I mean, your mouth gonna water, bro. You see the things that she's cooking, bro. Real talk, man. Real talk. Peace, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, bro, man. She a beast in the kitchen, you guys. Real talk. All right, you guys. Appreciate the love again. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Tomorrow, Passport Sisters. Same time tomorrow, you guys. They out here taking L's, man. They out here taking L's. He said that's the cost of one of a breakfast sandwich here. Right, facts. So much cheaper, bro. Everything is cheaper out here, bro. I'm telling you, y'all gonna love it. All right. So until next time, you guys, y'all know how we ride out. Out of here, y'all. Deuces.
Yeah.